Welcome to Past 2 AM with Quackalope. Today we're playing Glory to Rome, a board game that is near impossible to get your hands on. Completely out of print and about $400 to $500 on the aftermarket. Don't worry, this is not my personal copy. We had an incredible Patreon member send this down for us to borrow for a indefinite period of time, and I am, needless to say, more than excited to share this with you.
Hello, I'm West, aka the Mingo, here to play Glory to Rome. That's right, I said Glory to Rome. I'm so freaking excited. We're gonna play Glory to Rome.
Citizens of Rome, Caesar demands action. 64 AD, Rome is in turmoil. The city has been devastated by fire. Emperor Nero is racing back from Antium to start rebuilding structures lost to the flames. Caesar expects your aid in his historic effort to restore glory to Rome.
Yeah, I said Glory to Rome. Did I say Glory to Rome? I'm pretty sure I said Glory to Rome. We're gonna get to play Glory to Rome.
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come not to bury Rome, but to build her up. In the honor, the glory, the dignity that our great king, our lord, our liege Caesar holds of value.
We're gonna get to play Glory to Rome. You don't.
Will we let the fire burn, the ashes destroy the land in front of us, the barren, blackened soil? No, I say.
It's so hard to buy, but I got a copy from a really awesome member of our community.
As Rome once stood, the strong, proud city that it stands in the distant days of thy messed up somewhere there. I'll do it. I'll do it, I say. We are playing a board game,
Yes,
West.
we are. We're totally
We're
playing a board game.
playing Glory to Rome.
It's not just a board game. It's like the board game. It's the board game that everybody wants to play but doesn't have a copy because it's incredibly expensive.
Well, I mean, multiple people lost their livelihood trying
Yes.
to produce this game. We're going to possibly do a video on that down the road.
We 100% will because
Yeah.
it's incredibly interesting.
It's a very fascinating story, but this game is now a couple buckaroos on eBay. You could buy an unopened copy on eBay for $450 right now.
You can buy a copy missing one of the cards that's been replaced for $350.
I am, let's just say,
Insane.
slightly tempted,
Slightly,
but
not even
also
close. I want
not
it so bad.
Not bad
I
irresponsible.
want it so bad, but I am responsible
You're
enough
poor.
to say no.
Yeah, you've got 17 children.
Not 17. Three is enough.
It's close.
Anybody who has
close.
multiple children knows.
I've never claimed to know math, but it's close.
It's very close.
Yeah.
It's very close, that new age math. Basically, Glory to Rome, we are building the city after the city has completely gone asunder, has burned down, and now, of course, Caesar has asked that we all help rebuild it. Jesse is a builder, I am a builder, and I will do a better job of rebuilding Rome through the mechanics of the game. There are very simple rules. We're gonna take cards, we're gonna play them on our board, we'll take the actions associated with those cards, we'll be building structures, and once we've started that, then every card we continue to play will slowly break the rules of the game and make every action we take insane.
It escalates into nonsense until I can finally look at West and say, you lose.
It's not gonna happen. I think we've already talked about this.
If West wins, I'm burning the game.
Jeremy Lindstrom has so graciously let us borrow this game indefinitely.
Yeah.
I have made sure that I will eventually get it back to him. He did say no rush. So,
Which we're taking very seriously.
very literally. We will give it back eventually. I mean, at some point. It will go back to him. I mean, I die at some point, right? Like, I feel like at some point that works.
Is it technically borrowed if you give it back post-mortem? I'm not sure. Yeah.
We have so many videos we want to make of this over the next 20 or 30 years. So there's no
I'm going to
rush.
be honest. I'm totally open to sending it back to him once we figure out a way to get a copy for ourselves.
Also, a
Really
great
open
idea.
to that conversation.
100%
really
great
open to
idea.
that. It's a
Very
good game
open.
is what I'm saying, and we've really enjoyed it so far. Wes, let's start playing.
Let's do it. Okay, so 5 cards for you, 5 cards for me.
Pressure's on.
My strategy for this particular gameplay is not to do what I did last time, which is play a very expensive building right out of the gate. That clearly was a bad idea. Even though it was incredibly strong, it took me forever to build it. So I think what I need to do this time is to focus on cheap buildings so that I can get things working, and then I'll be able to create an engine that makes things go faster and better for me.
I gotta be honest, this is the second time I have ever played Glory to Rome, and I don't feel like I need any more experience going into this gameplay. First off, I wore the skin of my opponent. Second off, I crushed him last night in our first gameplay ever. And third off, this is about rebuilding a burned down city. If there's anything I can do, I can play a game thematically.
This draw can decide the entire board game.
It pretty much will, frankly. Now we also have to decide who goes first. So you get a card, which is the bridge, and I get a card, which is the forum. Oh, well, there you go. So one of the forums is already out of the game, which is a way we could end the game. Thankfully, it's already gone.
I do like
at least
the
one of
forums.
them. Glory to Rome is very unique in that there are multiple types of win conditions. The traditional win condition is that you clear off all of the in-town foundations. So once we play, 12 different foundations that are in town, then the game will end at the end of that turn. And then you would count up all of the points based around how you've played the game so far. The other two options are you can play the Catacombs, which is a blue card that basically ends the game as soon as it is built, and you add up all the information. The other option is if you play the Forum. In the Forum, you have to have one of every type of clientele in your pocket, and if you do, then you win the game. That's how Jesse cheated. I mean, it's not really cheating, but that's how he beat me, was because I wasn't paying attention. I'm not going to make that mistake again.
I do like the forums.
So it means you are going first.
I don't want to go first. It's not really the thing I had planned.
Yeah.
It's genuinely not the thing I had planned. How do I get everything I want from life? That's the question I'm asking. I'm going to go ahead and take a Patreon action. Big first moves,
Really?
West. Big first moves.
Really?
Early on.
All right, I'll follow.
Yeah, you're following?
Yeah. Why is he taking a patron action at the very beginning of the game? Like, we haven't even done anything yet. How are we supposed to do this?
Patreon action's a great first play. It's a bad follow, and West has a right to be upset. But for me, it establishes this hierarchy where every follow action I do from this point forward is just a little bit stronger. I get to build more, I get to craft more, I get to place more buildings down. I get to do what I'm trying to do, which is drive endgame and win.
I am going to go ahead and squeeze myself the architect.
Yeah, I knew you were going to do that.
Yeah?
I'll squeeze the forum, or the patron action. That's fine. So just so everybody knows what we just did there, he led an action, I got to follow, or I could have thought and drew some cards.
One of the unique elements of Glory to Rome is that you have this dual action mechanic, meaning that you're, as a player, always interested in your turn and what your opponent's doing. We're each going to have hands of cards that have various different colored icons, their own special unique abilities, multiple ways to use them, but the primary use is going to be by taking and copying other players' actions. If my opponent, West, the Mingo, decides to go ahead and take a laborer action on his turn, I can choose to play down duplicate cards to copy that, play down a wild jack to copy that, or play down a matching leader card, or any of the other colors to go ahead and follow suit for what he's playing. It makes it so that his turn can be just as valuable to me as my turn is to him.
That's a very aggressive first move,
The
Jesse.
Patreon action allows you to bring someone over into your clientele location, which means the next time that type of card is played, you get to follow up again.
That's a very aggressive action.
It is.
I like it.
It is.
It's
Do
very
you?
aggressive, though.
Do you?
I don't like it as much now when I was going to use that card for something else.
What are you doing?
Because, see, I was going to build something, but then you messed all that up, because now
Wes,
you'll get to build it
I understand
twice.
there's 72 ways you could win this game, but we're playing in the universe where you don't, so don't worry about telling the camera about what you might do.
Okay, I'm going to lead with a craftsman action, which
Craftsman.
would allow me to play a building basically from my hand and grab any foundation up in the row.
Yeah, I think I'm into that.
You are.
I'm going to be following you.
Okay.
I'm going to be following you.
Then I'm going to go take a concrete foundation, and I'm going to start building my tribunal, which is, for the record, we're going to say these cards out loud because I got seriously pooched on this the last time. The tribunal allows me, after performing a thinker action, I may draw a jack, which is a wild card.
That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to be creating the latrine.
That is a good start.
I figured
for
if
you.
I have you in my village, I need to have one of those made.
Thanks.
Latrine is going to be, before performing a thinker action, you may discard one card to pool.
Nice. So you'll be able to draw more cards that way.
I'll be able to draw more up.
Go
ahead and grabbing a rubble. That slides in. I actually really love how these cards stack next to each other as well.
I do agree. I think it's very cool. By leaving off the action here, it shows that we still need to get this. I need 2 more concrete, and Jesse only needs 1 rubble to complete his structure. Your turn, sir.
I don't want my turn to happen. I should have done stuff differently. Regretting everything. I'm going to go ahead and, believe it or not, draw cards up.
I figured that was what you were going to do.
Drawing back up to my hand size of 5. Okay.
Fine. I really hate that. I'm going to do the same thing.
You're so grumpy. I'm going to go ahead and play a architect card.
I'm going to follow with 2 of the same colored card.
To match. Lay a foundation from your hand or fill a structure from your stockpile. I'm going to go ahead and lay a brick foundation for the shrine. And the shrine, if built, will refill my hand size 2 more.
Wow.
7 cards in my hand.
That's awesome.
That would be pretty good.
And what are you doing with your second architect action since you have one in the clientele?
So I could lay another foundation. And I almost think that's what I want to do. However, losing cards is also very, very dangerous. I'm going to do that though, and I'm going to go ahead and take a marble. I can have 3 active constructions, right? Okay. So Marble's going to go ahead and lay down the Forum Romanum. You win immediately whenever you have a client at each of each role in your clientele and 1 material of each type in your stockpile.
This is how you beat me the last time.
No, last time it was easier. It was just a client of each type. This is slightly more complicated, but still victory achieving.
And here again, Jesse is with his stupid Forum Romana, where he's going to potentially be able to win the game right out of the gate again. All he has to do is just build this dumb purple structure, have 1 of each color clientele, and 1 in the stockpile of every color. He can easily do that. Man, how am I going to fix this?
Who even needs endgame scoring? Points, structures, cards. It doesn't matter. As long as you build the most glorious temple of them all, you win.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I've heard you say that about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Specifically puppies, kittens.
That's not what I say
Glazed
about puppies
donuts?
or kittens. I like puppies and kittens. I just don't like you. I'm going to play the Atrium, which when performing a merchant action, you may take a card from the deck instead of your stockpile. I just don't get to look at it, so I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
My turn?
No, it is my turn. Good
You
try.
sure? I'd like to
100%.
go.
I'm going to think.
Bad move.
I used too many cards.
Bad move. I'm playing a Legionnaire action.
That is a bad move.
For who? Me or you?
For me.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have thought. Of course, I take a think action, and then Jesse immediately plays a Legionary action and steals the cards that I just drew. That's great. That was a great planning, West. Super awesome job. Should have just done something irresponsible.
I always advocate that you don't think.
That's how I usually
And
lose.
usually,
It's probably happens
pretty
more
accurate.
often than not.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
It's very true.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I don't want to do
following?
the Legionary action.
You're pausing.
I'm going to take a Jack because I'm tired of listening to what you're doing. A Jack is a wild card. You can play anything you want.
I would like to go ahead and take purple cards. Handing any my way?
Nope.
Oh, you kidding me?
I'm not.
You don't have a single purple card
Not
in
a
your hand?
single purple
Are you
card.
a
I actually
liar?
feel really good about
That
that.
sucks. Anything else could have been better.
Anything, yes. Literally any other card would have been, well, almost any other card
you go.
would have been great.
Hey, if you're enjoying this past 2 AM gameplay, please make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. We have more and more of these style videos coming out every single week, along with a plethora of other board game content. And if you're absolutely insane and you want to say thank you to the Patreon member who sent this for us to actually play, make sure you swing over there and toss us $1 or $5. We actually have a few full-time team members here, one of which is Evan, incredibly handsome, shockingly tall, and has a car that is on its last legs, but he's in denial. If you want to make sure he can actually make it here to continue producing these videos, your support would be wildly appreciated.
Yeah. See, here's the point of where it makes things hard because I'm not smart. Okay,
West,
I'm
who's
going to
told
play.
you your whole life you're not smart. Buddy.
I appreciate your thought process.
Who's told you that?
You know what?
Buddy, I think you're really smart.
You know, I know you do.
I think you're
I appreciate
really
that.
unique.
Thanks. I'm gonna play this as a patron card.
Oh. Yeah, and you know I can't follow that. Drawing up.
Okay.
That's
I'm going
really
to
disappointing, West.
Take the architect, and I'm going to take the legionary or the craftsman. Ugh. I feel like I need to take a craftsman.
Okay.
I really probably should have taken the legionary action. At the end of the game, I will say I should have taken that legionary action. I already know
what
it.
he'll say.
I already know it.
Okay.
My jack goes back on there instead of going into the pool.
Oh, man. All right. I'm going to be taking an architect action, which means I get 2 architect actions. Lay a foundation over your hand or fill a structure from your stockpile. I'm going to go ahead and start.
Hold on. I get to do my follow first, sir. See, the thing you have to worry about with Jesse is that he doesn't purposefully cheat. He just really enjoys taking turns. And if you're not careful, he will take 3 or 4 turns in a row because he just accidentally takes extra turns. I mean, I think they're accidental. Do ducks count? I'm not sure.
It has to do with the nature of the game. I almost feel like my turns on West's turns are more powerful than my own turns. Because strategically, I'm trying to do things like draw up jacks or go ahead and get new cards into my hand when it's my turn to play. Because it limits his ability to respond or take actions adjacent to me. But on his turn, I get to copy everything. So why not party and just keep the train a-rolling?
I wasn't actually taking my turn there.
It wasn't? I felt like you were taking your turn.
No.
All right, I'm going to take an extra card from the top.
Okay. I'm taking both marbles from my stockpile because I have 2 architect actions, and we're going to go ahead and lay them
That is incredibly disconcerting.
underneath the foundation.
Man, I need to build some stuff, but there's just not enough stuff. I'm going to do a labor
When
action.
Caesar is disappointed in you, how do you prefer to be executed?
I would prefer to make sure that when I'm executed, that it is done in the fastest way possible.
Long pike up the anus?
That is not fast.
No.
It's very unfast.
Crucifixion? I've heard it's popular.
Extremely unfast.
You have a chance to become famous, though.
Yeah. I'm not good at fame.
All right, great.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to follow you.
Okay. I'm going to take the beautiful
single stone?
concrete action. That's all. You can only take one.
Okay.
With the labor action.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Take a
Take A.
resource. Let's grab the brick then.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and stick it underneath here.
Your turn.
I'm very bothered
Yeah.
by you in general.
This seems to be a common theme.
Patreon action.
A patron action. I can take a client from the pool and put it in. Why would I not do that? But I don't want to do that.
That's a good question. Why would you not be a Patreon? I'm asking the same thing, West.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you be? Just wondering.
You only have the one.
West, why would you not be a Patreon?
I completely agree.
Why would you not take that action?
I'm going to do the patron action as well. Follow.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and pull labor over into my dock.
Okay.
Now you get to double up on this.
I get to do 2 of them. Yes. Let's see. I would really like.
Hey.
Hey! What?
What are you breaking that you shouldn't have been able to broke?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've got 3, but only 2. Almost like I'm schooling you.
You're a horrible person.
You can have those cards back, though.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I'll go ahead and just.
You have a
take an
limit
extra
to the
card.
total amount of support that you can have based off of your influence, which only increases as you successfully build things. I'm so sorry, West, but that's not how that works.
That is not how that works.
My
You're
turn?
right. No, it's my turn. You already did a patron action and then I messed it up.
But I'm ready to go.
Okay. I need to actually play some stuff. So here we're going to. It's all a wasted action.
You're falling apart.
It's such a wasted action.
Everything is.
Because I have all these extra things I can do, but I have
amazing.
all these wasted actions.
Yeah, you can't do any of them.
I hate this. I hate it.
I hate it for you,
I hate
West.
it. I hate it. You know what I'm going to do?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a build action.
Ooh.
So I'm going to take a craftsman action because I'm going to do some stuff.
We're not following, but
Good.
we are drawing up.
That's good. So I'm going to put down this insula so that I have something that's relatively quick and easy to do. And then I'm going to take something from my hand, but I can't because I don't have another one of those. So I can only do one action.
No.
So incredibly unfair.
Oh, no, West. West Todd.
Sorry, Jeremy, I didn't mean to throw that on the ground. I was
It's
just a
all
little upset.
falling apart.
A little upset. Go ahead. I hate your face.
Okay. I am, just to support you.
Yeah?
Just to support you.
You can do another patron action?
I'm going to do a
You're gonna do a
craftsman
craftsman
action.
Okay.
You following along?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to follow along.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and lock in my final marble,
Awesome.
which means this pops into here,
And now you can have 5 people in your clientele,
and I have built the Forum Romana.
which means if you have one of each type in your stockpile and one of each clientele, you automatically win the game.
Pretty good. It's a good spot to be, I'm going to be honest, West.
Yeah, it is really nice. I'm not going to lie. That's done for your turn there?
Well, you still got to take yours.
I know. I'm just trying to think of what I should do.
Not that the people care.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build one too.
A Forum Romana?
A Forum Romana.
Oh, so Jesse thinks he's all super special because he has his little Forum Romana. Well, guess what? Haha, I got one too.
So at least I
You
have
saw
a chance.
mine, and you're like, the glory of this building. How
Yes.
dare Sir Maculus thinks he can build one in the presence of my village.
At least I have a chance to
You know
win,
the best
okay?
thing is I built mine directly on the hill that is from the view of your villa. So you're now constructing one to block the view of mine.
Like one of those spite houses?
It's a spite house.
It's a spite house.
It's a
That's
100 it's
so
a
good.
spite
It's a spite
forum Romana.
It's a spite forum.
I'm into that.
I like
I'm into
it.
that. I respect
That's so
the
good.
dedication.
Yep.
All jokes aside, I really did build it up on a loft directly outside of his window. Some say that it's spiteful and purposeful. I like to say that the best view of the sunrise is cresting over the peak just above my enemy's house. And because I can stand up there and watch that beautiful rising sun, I can also see him go down to the creek every morning at noon. And let's just say it's a thing that'll humble a man.
I think it's the right pathway for you.
I agree. I completely agree.
Now,
It's not your turn.
okay.
Stop taking extra turns. I like to have extra clientele. You like extra turns.
Yeah.
I feel like yours is way more powerful than mine. So we need to stop doing that.
But I have not successfully taken an extra turn.
Yet, only because I've stopped.
I'm trying very
and
hard.
you stopped pulling mine. So it
I am
worked, right?
aggressively working on those extra
Yeah,
turns.
I'm gonna go ahead and just draw up because I need to draw up at this point.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Patreon action.
Okay. Would you stop doing the patron actions?
I
Because
love this
it's
action right now because
so
you
incredibly
can't do it.
unnecessary.
It's really good.
It's
really
insanely
good. I'm
unnecessary
very happy for
action.
both of us,
I
West.
don't like it at all.
Yeah.
So because I already have 5 cards,
Draw
I can't
one.
grab a jack, so I have to just draw one.
But I'm going to take a Patreon over into my copy your action pool.
I hate you.
Okay?
Okay. I am going to.
I could go if you want me to go.
I don't want you to go.
I'm perfectly happy to go ahead and take my
I'm
turn.
completely
I already know
aware
exactly
of
what I'm
this.
doing.
Yeah. All right. I'm playing a legionary action.
Ooh, copying that. Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see. What is the one that's going to mess you up the most?
None of them. I'm happy with all of them.
Yeah. Actually, well, yeah. You know what's going to help me the most is this yellow. So you don't have any yellow, so therefore you won't get anything there. But this doesn't count until you do your legionary action.
Yeah, I hear. I would like that legionary action, though.
I know.
What do I want in my dock? What do I want? Green is cool, but wood is really actually kind of hard to get rid of. I can move it all over in my vault. I think I'm just going to take a simple little purple down here, though.
Probably smart.
Now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn.
I'm going to draw up.
Okay.
Would you like me to go again?
No. I'm going to take an architect action.
I love a good architect action. An architect's either moving from laying a foundation or...
From the stockpile.
Let's do it. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to build the insula, which allows me to increase my clientele size by 2. So legally, I now can put 5 up there as well.
It's very impressive. I'm going to go ahead and lay a foundation for a stone sewer system, considering I've established a latrine for you. And right now, you're just carrying it in a bucket around with you.
But also, I have the ability to do a second architect action, which I forgot.
I also have the ability to do a second architect action.
So I'm going to put one underneath the tribunal. I forgot that I have one in my page.
The question is, do I want to do my second architect action? I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
Totally fair.
My turn.
It is your turn.
Legionary action.
I don't like legionary actions because there's a lot of stuff in there that's really awesome.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a big bucket of goods.
It is a very big bucket of goods. I'm going to...
Almost like that bucket of...
Go ahead and follow, I guess.
Carrying around with you. I hate that you did that. Because I'm taking stone. Do you have any stone left in your hand?
Negative. I sure don't.
That was you just played them all.
Absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love that I did that.
It's the worst thing that you could have done. Very disappointing.
I'm going to grab these. So all of this... That is beautiful. All the gray from the pool and the last 2 cards that were in
You can
Justin's
only
hand.
have 3,
You can have as many as you want in the stockpile.
Oh, can you?
Yes.
It's the vault that's limited.
Yes.
Darn it. Okay, cool. My turn?
My turn. Good try.
You always do that.
I know. Well, these now go in here, so there's some blue in there if you really wanted them.
You're a good guy.
Yeah. I love a parade. I'm going to play an architect action.
Do I get to follow you even if I don't follow you?
You don't have any cards to follow me.
Yeah.
You have to follow to be able to use your clientele actions.
I don't want to do that. Drawing up.
All right, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to use my architect action to take something from my stockpile and put it in here, and that means that I have just now made the tribunal. So after performing a thinker action, I actually get to also draw a jack, which is really nice. And I now have an additional 2 more people in the ability to have in my clientele.
Very proud of you. My turn.
Yes.
I'm going to be playing an architect action.
You are.
And I'm going to be using those.
So hold on.
I'm not holding on. Yet. You got to make your choice, Wes.
I'm going to think and draw up the extra 4 cards, and then I get to also draw a jack.
I just pulled the perfect card. The perfect card. Like, if I could have pulled any other card out of the game, it would not be as perfect as this. I just pulled the prison, which allows me to steal any completed building from my opponent. I can steal his Forum Romana, and that way he can't win the game by using it. And I could win the game by using it. Won't that be just a twist of fate?
Okay. I laid both my stone down. Your turn.
Hate your face. Don't like it. You know what we haven't played a lot of? Patron actions. You know, we haven't really used any of those cards for me to make Marvel stuff show up.
Not many.
Yeah. I feel like we should do that. More of that would be great.
If you weren't building a spite amphitheater, it wouldn't be so bad.
You don't think so?
No.
I feel like it would be still good. I'm going to go ahead and play a labor action.
I'll do one as well.
Okay. So I'm going to take this brick and put it in my stockpile.
Okay. I get to do 2. I'm going to go ahead and take this and this.
Yeah. See, this is how I lose the game. Because I'm not paying any attention to what he has over there. I'm literally just playing my game instead of actually watching what he has.
Is it my turn?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. I'm going to be taking a craftsman action.
Hold on. I have to decide. Do I follow? Do I not?
You're so slow.
Craftsman action. Yeah, I know.
I'm ready for my sweet taste of victory.
I know that you are, is the thing. It's just terrible. All right, I'm gonna follow along with your dumb craftsman action.
Okay. That's going to allow me to take a structure from my hand and go ahead and fill in the sewer system, which means I can now, I may place order cards you used to lead or follow into your stockpile at the end of your turn. So this green card
Gets to go back into your
is popping down here.
Yeah, it's terrible. I'm putting my jack back so that I can then put something in for mine. So I'm going to go ahead and use this brick to start building this action.
Your turn.
Yes.
I always think it's my turn because you follow and then it feels like it should be my turn again.
Don't actually pay attention because you just want to keep having extra actions.
I like the game.
It is a very good game. It's very
I've
good.
got so many things I want to trigger. I don't care about what you're doing.
All right. I'm going to take an architect action.
I will fall. No. Oh, that doesn't actually work.
For once.
I'm going to draw up, surprisingly enough.
So I'm going to go ahead and build, finally, this atrium, which will be very nice and beautiful. And that is when I perform a merchant action, I can actually take the card from the deck instead and put it in my stockpile. I just don't get to see what it is.
That's lovely.
That is quite nice,
I'm
actually.
really happy for you, Wes.
And then I could technically take an additional architect action, and I believe exchange the prison site and thus influence for the opponent's complete. I'm going to build this absolutely beautiful prison, which, if completed, allows me to steal a structure from you. That is
Don't worry.
gorgeous.
It won't be completed. I'm taking a Patreon action.
You have one of each, don't you?
Not yet. There's
so
6
close.
colors. There's 6 colors.
You're so close. I have to think,
Oh.
which means that
Double
I
Patreon action.
get to this.
Blue and red are going to be added over here. Your turn.
Yeah, that sucks.
And this can go right down here.
Which now means you're still missing 1.
No. 2 still. Yellow and gray.
Oh, yellow and gray, okay. I've got to get this thing built.
Here's the cool thing. My stockpile's full of resources, and I can also, in the process of getting to this last construction, just start filling up my wares with really nice marble and stone and luxury woods, and all of that is also endgame victory points. And all of that scores on top of itself because West has none. He's a fool. The Mingo is a fool.
Need some merchant actions. Hurry up, people. Where's the merchants? Where's that other one that allows me to do anything I want?
Where's that
Why
one?
isn't that one showing up?
Let me do it. Let me break the game.
Okay.
No pressure, but everyone's going to make fun of you.
I know.
online.
Everyone always makes fun of me anyway, so I really don't care. All right, I'm going to be very frustrated that I don't have what I really want, and I'm going to do a very pitiful patron action.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I cannot copy you.
that is beautiful.
I'm taking a jack, because that would have been really nice to have. Okay?
Okay, you have up to 7 in your hand, right? Oh, but you don't have it yet. So if you've got 5 in your hand already, you can only take one of these.
No, I don't. I had 4.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I know you know sometimes people accidentally do things incorrectly. So all right. My patron action
How dare
is
you
going
infer
to
that
be
on this channel of all channels?
is going to be 1 of each. So here I'm going to take a green one, and then I'm going to take a yeller one.
Okay.
So now I have almost all of them.
My
But I
turn?
still haven't built my stupid structure yet, so it's fine. Yes.
I
Love a parade. It's such a great day to be in a parade. Something outside.
I am taking a Legion action.
I don't like that at all. What would he go for?
Maybe the victory.
Just stop with yourself.
Have you thought about that, though?
No. I don't care about your victory.
You haven't considered that I would go for the victory?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's where you messed up.
It is.
Yeah.
Most likely, yes. I'm gonna do it too.
I get to take cards first.
Yes.
Yellow. It's coming to me.
Yep.
Any yellows in your hand?
Yeah.
And the grays are coming to me. Any grays in your hand?
Nope.
Okay.
You know what I feel really good about? I feel good about taking the green. Are there any greens in your hand?
Oh, I forgot that you get to take things from people's hands. That's nasty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still missing none now. Dang it.
But I am missing a green.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
But I am missing it.
You know what? There needs to be more stone played in this game.
It's your turn.
Because if I had stone, then I could build this prison.
Like I said at the very beginning, there's about 734 ways you could win this game, Wes.
Terrible.
And none of them is this timeline.
None of them is this timeline.
No.
That's really not. I'm just thinking. And I'm going to grab a jack.
I believe I need to go ahead and think as well, drawing up 2 cards.
And you need a green one to win. So as long as you don't play any green cards, we could be good. We could potentially make this work. So right now in my hand, I have 3 jacks and 4 green cards. As long as I don't play a green card, Jesse can't win. Because if there's a green card out, he can steal it and he can play and put down the foundation for the green cards. I just need to not play any of the 4 green cards I have in my hand and just keep playing jacks. This is really not going my way.
Could we?
I could make this work. I'm going to play an architect action. Are you following?
No, I'm going to draw 1 more card.
Cool. So with my architect action, I'm going to play the road.
I don't want to give you the pleasure.
I'm going to play the road. And I have to use 2. So this one and that one to be able to buy this foundation because I forgot it cost extra. So my whole great plan of what I was going to do just went out the window.
Okay, taking a craftsman action. Lay a foundation from your hand.
Are horrible.
Or fill a structure from your hand. I'm going to go ahead and...
Hold on. You're not allowed to go yet.
Excuse you.
I'm going to take a jack.
I'm going to go ahead and establish a bar with... Oh, is there no more yellow?
You have to do 2 craftsman actions.
I don't want to, though. I mean, I have 2 craftsman actions, so that's okay.
You don't have 2 craftsman actions.
I don't. No, that's...
No. It's less okay.
Definitely can't do that. What is available to build on? Green and gray. Yes. I will do a wall, then, to keep you out after your sodden employers come back. Okay.
You know what I'm going to do? Legionary action.
Sure.
Legionary action. Jesse may have played this wall, and he thinks it's all awesome and special because he's going to get a whole bunch of extra points for everything in his stockpile, but he's not going to win that way. I'm going to finish my Forum Romana. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to win this game. It's legionary action. Are you going to follow? Or are you going to think?
Interesting. I will follow.
Awesome. I'm going to take a green. Do you have any greens?
I don't.
You have to be able to take it from the pool, by the way.
Ah, do you?
You do.
Then I'm not following. I will follow with my double yellows. I'll follow with my double yellows.
Okay.
And I'll take the concrete.
And I don't have any, so. It's beautiful. That was so good. It was so good. Such a good action. Go ahead, sir.
I'm going to draw up.
I'm less excited about what I potentially can do. I'm very, very much less excited. I don't know how I can not end up doing this.
It almost seems like some of the actions are necessary to move your game forward.
The problem is...
You can deprive yourself for as long as possible, but eventually...
So, I'm going to go ahead and just think.
Oh, great.
And then I get to draw a jack.
Why?
Because I thought, and I have this...
That's your ability?
After performing a thinker action, I may draw a jack.
I'm going to be doing a legionary action.
Okay. You know what I'll do? I will follow you. No. Yeah, I'll follow you with a legionary action. No, I'm not. That's stupid because there's nothing in there to follow. So I'm just going to draw another card. Woo! Think. And then I draw another jack.
Taking yellow.
Here you go.
I got a lot of resources, West.
I see that. I am going to play a patron action. If I pull this off, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing.
I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay. I'm gonna put this bad boy right in here. It is now your turn.
I'm gonna take a merchant action.
Beautiful. Finally, ready to merchant actions.
It's not coming to you. You realize that.
No, I
It's
don't.
going straight down into my stockpile.
Oh, I forgot that you just done that. I really hate that. Man. All right. I will still... I'm going to think and draw another jack.
Marbles popping over into my stockpile. This popping down. Oh, I should only do one marble because I need all of those. So that and that.
You have to flip them upside down. There we go.
You have to flip them upside down. All right, West, what are you doing?
I am going to play an architect action.
Architect. Lay foundation from your hand or fill a structure from your stockpile. You're very annoying. Copy you.
Fantastic. I have now built the road, which allows me to substitute any building material for stone.
Okay.
And I have another architect action, which allows me to use this piece of wood to build this prison.
I've now built the wall, immune to legionary, +1 VP for every 2 materials in your stockpile.
Awesome.
You realize that's a notable amount of materials.
It is.
Okay.
Absolutely a very good thing. I don't plan on letting you win that way.
What do you plan on doing, Wes?
I don't know, but I'm going to feel good about it at some point.
Okay. It's my turn.
It is now your turn, yes.
I'm going to go ahead and do a labor action.
I guess I'm not going to follow that since there's only one thing in here. I'll just keep drawing cards.
Okay. That's it.
Okay.
This goes down as well.
Fabulous. I'm going to take an architect action.
We've gotten to the point of the game where both of us just want to win.
Yep.
Yeah. You're taking an architect action?
I sure am, yes.
I'm going to go ahead and draw up.
Fabulous. So that means 2, which means I have now built my prison, and I'm going to steal...
Oh, because you substituted the resources?
Sure did. I'm going to steal this bad boy.
Now that I've stolen Jesse's Forum Romana, the only way Jesse's going to win is by actually ending the game.
I know West thinks he's surmounted my win condition, but he hasn't. Because there's other ways to win this game. I just have to figure out what those are.
I don't think he realizes that all he has to do is finish up the last 2 wood buildings. If he does that, he will absolutely win the game, and there is nothing I can do to stop him.
Thanks, West.
You're so very welcome.
How do we trigger endgame?
By using these.
Do we need to have them finished or just started?
Once they're gone, out of that, it'll be the last turn.
So all we have to do is get that wood
You have to start building wood. Yep.
off the game.
Yep.
So I finally asked the question, does Endgame happen when I actually have completed all of the possible structures, or just when the card row runs out? And it turns out it's just when the card row empties. I have one green card, and then the game is mine.
There it is. There it is. He figured out how to win the game now. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
Not so opposed to that. But first, I'm going to do a merchant action.
I hate that card that doesn't let you put stuff in. But at least now I can... You know what? I need to draw because I need to find things to be able to put them to win. And I can't draw. Who shuffled this? That's what I want to know. Who
Pretty
shuffled
sure
this?
you set up the entire game.
Yeah. Did a very bad job, apparently.
So that will work for me. Your turn.
Okay. I am...
So what I'm hearing is you tried to build your own structure, couldn't do it, and you conquered mine.
Yeah, basically. My hate...
You realize the only thing that was left there, because it was a completed structure, was not soldiers. It was women and priests.
But it was my spite house, and my spite house just, it wasn't looking good. So I spite housed by stealing your house. That's like the ultimate of spite houses.
You conquered a bunch of women and children.
I'm okay with that. Just call me Darth Vader, okay?
Yeah, 3 children died.
Yeah, just call me Darth Vader. I'm okay with that.
I'll be honest. We had no guards, no staff, no military, women and children. That's what West has conquered. That's what he's taken for his own glory. Despicable.
All right. You own it. You heard it here, folks.
I am going to go ahead and take a completely pointless and useless action because I don't really have an opportunity to do anything else that I want to do.
I love your useless actions.
You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I can't even ask for it because there's nothing in there. I'm going to take I'm going to think. Useless.
I'm not gonna win the game with the Forum Romana. Jesse's totally gonna win with the wall. There's absolutely no way I'm gonna overcome that many points, and I can't complete my Forum Romana because every time Jesse plays a card, it goes into his stupid stockpile. This is not good for me.
You're still taking useless actions, which is so entertaining. I am going to go ahead and take a jack. What are you doing?
I am going to play a merchant action.
Oh, I love that.
I know you do.
I'm going to copy your merchant action.
Fantastic. So I'm going to put this stone in the vault here.
Okay. That and that will add in. Okay, my turn.
Your turn.
Jesse thinks that there's only one wood card out there. There's actually 2. And he thinks he's about to win the game right now. That's so funny. He's not going to win the game.
I'm taking a craftsman action. And that craftsman action is going to be... Oh, there's multiple! Thought there was only one there. Oh, damn it.
Really? 2 green cards? I maybe should have checked the stack before I got my hopes up. That's okay. It'll just take slightly longer.
You copy my craftsman action?
Sure. I'll copy your craftsman action.
You taking that last wood?
No. Absolutely not.
That was perfectly laid.
It was perfectly
Did you know there
laid.
was 2?
I did.
You troll.
I'm going to do this because I have an extra action, so I'll build a latrine as well.
Alright, what are you doing now?
I'm going to go ahead and take a legionary action.
Legionary. I'm immune to legionary actions, by the way.
Actually, I'm going to take a patron action.
I'm immune to patron actions as well.
Cool.
Your turn.
You're not going to follow?
I'll draw.
I'm gonna think. Okay. Your turn.
Oh. I'm going to take a merchant action.
Okay. I'm very frustrated that your card sucks. And going to take a draw and jack action.
Doesn't give you anything, does it?
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'm going to take a legionary action.
I'm immune to legionary actions.
Totally fine.
Do I want to
Take
follow you?
This and put it in here.
I will follow you.
I figured you would, but
that's-
there's nothing to take.
Yeah, but
from
that
there.
pops down there, which is lovely.
Okay.
I'm so close
You are.
from doing so much,
You are.
and yet so far away from doing everything that I want. I'm gonna draw up 2 cards. Or do I take a wild? Draw 2 cards, take a single wild. I'm gonna take a single wild.
Okay.
Your turn.
I am going to take a legionary action.
Why? Are you about to win? You close to victory on those legionary actions?
No.
I'm not paranoid. You're paranoid. You didn't lose a temple to your biggest threat and enemy. You didn't see him dining last week with the Caesar himself. You haven't seen the generals over visiting. You haven't lost, literally, your wife, who was at the temple, and your children to his military officers. That's besides the point. What I'm saying is I'm not paranoid, you are. But there's a strong chance West is driving towards Endgame, and I still have 1 green structure to build. I'll get there.
How close are you? I know what you're doing. You have my structure.
Mm-hmm.
You're not answering.
Well, this is my 3.
I hear.
So I still have 3 left.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it. I'm taking a craftsman action.
Yeah.
Craftsman actions, placing down the final wood. This is our last turn, correct?
Yeah. You win.
And now he played the other wood card. He's gonna win the game. Yeah.
Congratulations, sir. Yes. There's no way I beat you with
Well,
all
we
of
should
this.
absolutely do the points, though.
I don't think we need to do
We
the
really
points.
should do those points.
I feel like overall we're probably fine.
No, let's just add stuff up.
5, 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, okay.
Let's just add this. How do we score, Wes?
Okay, I don't think we need to actually do these victory
No,
points.
so we're gonna score points based off of our influence.
Yes. So influence, you'll get points for that. You know,
So
which is
6,
just a few.
7, 8, 9, 10.
It's just a few.
I've got 10.
You know what I have? I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Crushing me.
Crushing.
Crushing
I have
me.
11
You score the combined value of these.
of the things in your vault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3, 6, 9,
Yeah, but make these separated. So that,
10,
Yeah.
13, 15,
Yeah.
17,
Okay.
18.
Okay. I have 2.
Yep.
I have 2.
Yep.
That means you're going to get an
20
extra 3 points.
28,
3 points for that.
29, 30, 31.
Nobody
32,
gets this one because I have the concrete as well. Okay.
32, 33, 34.
Yeah,
35, 36, 37. 38, 39, 40. 41, 42, 43.
Right.
And we store our structures. So
No, you don't score structures.
43,
No, you score
44.
No. Only if there's additional value on the structures, like
Oh.
the one that says you get an extra
43,
point for everything
44,
in there.
45, 46, 47, 48,
Right.
49.
Yeah, the wall is just a little.
50.
It's every 2 materials in your stockpile.
51.
Yeah.
Wes, what's your final score?
Score is not necessary. It's really, did you have fun playing the game? That's what's really all about, is how fun,
I had a lovely
how much
time
fun you had.
until a spiteful man stole my structure.
It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
And I had a great time
Yep.
playing the game. Even if maybe you had a few more points than
Now
I
the
did.
real question is, do you want the game any less?
No, I still want it probably more, even though I just got my butt handed to me. Because I
Decimated.
feel like I could win.
Yeah.
I think it's important that we all take a moment here and realize that flamingos are actually endangered species and that it is inappropriate to beat up on them to the point where you're absolutely destroying them in games. By winning at such a high margin, it is clear that you are just taking advantage of a simple creature. And I think that's very inappropriate.
53, 54. I mean, the number doesn't even need to end. Calculating score is simple. The high and the low of it is this. I crushed West, scored way too many points, and he never added up his number at all. So, thanks for watching, and comment down below. The Mingo sucks buckets of tadpoles.
I feel like I could
You
win.
can't.
Maybe we missed a
very
rule
sweet
and
of
we'll
you.
have to play again.
It's very sweet of you.
I probably
to
missed a rule
imagine.
somewhere. I'm sure I always miss rules.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a rule in there that we missed, and that this is a mulligan because Jesse cheated. So clearly that is that's what let's.
I mean, if the video does insane,
then we have to play.
we'll
it
do
again.
more.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who would expect that?
I mean, it's glory to Rome.